Hello and welcome everyone. Welcome to Open Tabs. We are going to talk about the next match. People call it El Clasico, and Mumbai would be coming to Chennai in the hopes of gaining momentum and going on the top. They are still at ninth, and Chennai would be hoping to make a comeback. They had a very disappointing last match against GT. Also, Mumbai made some runs. They are back in form. Their batting is back in form, but they were not able to control the chase of SRH, and they eventually lost the match. So both teams coming back from the losses. I think one will definitely win, but yeah. So we have to see like what's in there for both the teams. Sachin.
Even if it is something is there for both the teams, there's nothing in there for IPL or the fans because both are kind of disappointing right now. Am I even though the runs are coming from here and there, the whole unit does not look like whole. So definitely problems there. The captain is not doing the captainship rather than he's just being a player there and then performing an average score. With Chennai, they are a little better than Mumbai, but still very less hopeful. The way teams are getting better, I think we have seen GT's match earlier, and then we have seen DC's match yesterday. Both the matches they have some hopes where they are seeing that they are fighting and then winning. CSK, we can still say they are hope, but at this point we are just playing it for because there's a match schedule there.
But Moses, like at this point of time, is it like win the toss and then choose to
Ball.
ball first and then easily go on to and then chase? Is that the only strategy remaining in this IPL?
Yeah, it seems like so because if you see all the matches that have been, nobody is able to even decide on how much is going to be a good score that cannot be chaseable, right? 260 is chaseable, 240 is chaseable, 220 is chaseable. But the only upside for CSK is the last time they scored 190, I think they defended it, which was Sanju Samson scored 100, right, in that match?
Yes.
So that is the only positive thing that Chennai has, that they have been able to defend a score which was under 200 in this IPL.
But was that match against LSG. If that was against LSG, we won't count that.
Should be, I'm not really sure about that, but yeah, at least they have something to tell them. Okay, so it's more like you can't even make predictions as of now without knowing what the toss was like, right?
No, but just one point to make the team batting second, like even in those 20 overs, they don't look like they are out of the match even for a single ball. It's like people know that it is easily chaseable, and then they're going from the ball one like that only, and there is not even a pinch of doubt that okay, they won't be able to chase this target, which is like very concerning at this point of time for the whole IPL, if I must say.
Yeah, that is because there are no pitches and there are just roads. Because you don't even see the ball moving a little bit also. I mean, you need somebody who's as skillful as Bhuvneshwar Kumar to be swinging the ball, right? We used to see Praveen Kumar swinging the ball at 120 at one point of time. Now, it is very easier for the batsman to just gauge the length depending on where it will land, right? There is not even very few. There are two things happening. One thing is that the pitch is not offering anything. The other thing is, I don't think we are getting enough bowlers who are swinging the ball as much, right? We are getting bowlers who are either fast or they hit the deck or are having variations. But I don't see a bowler who's out and out swing bowler like, say, a Bhuvaneshwar. So, is that skill not really being developed in T20 cricket when most of them are like going for the Yorkers, the slower balls, the bouncers? But this particular skill of swinging the ball both ways is somewhere being faded away in T20, is what I think.
But it's like some measures should be taken from either the BCCI or something from the point of game so that it becomes interesting at this point, because it's like it's being very dull as far as I'm concerned.
Completely agree.
Yeah, if the first innings is over, okay, it's easily chaseable, whatever they have put. It's like now if 300 comes only, then only the match will become interesting for us to go and watch that. Okay, now we can see, and to the point that like we are not even going to the lower middle order at this point of time. It's barely like 4 wickets, 5 wickets, 3 wickets, 2 wickets. It's like this only.
No, but the primary concern is because the grounds are really small. This is, I think, the brand of IPL is moving to that direction where they want the crowd to get entertained. And quite frankly, if you want the crowd to get entertained, you want them to give a six rather than a wicket. They will be more interesting to get the sixes because you can hit 120 sixes because there are 120 balls. But you can only get 10 wickets because after that a team will get out. So I think BCCI has predominantly trying to get into that mode where they want to make it more entertaining, and at the same time they are killing the essence of the game because the match is decided on the toss itself, and then everything else become that who is going to put a bigger show. So if you remember, this feels like how you play, how you watch WWE earlier, and then that these matches are fixed, but then also you watch it for the fun of it because it is very entertaining. So I think that become the template now for this tournament, and that is basically making it difficult for good bowlers to come and perform. At this point, I think we have told it earlier also, whichever bowler is performing with this kind of circumstances, they are really phenomenal. They are doing really great job. But you see great bowlers struggling in this tournament is because there's nothing for them in this tournament, in this matches anyway. So they're just
Do you
being there.
do you see this as a having a negative impact on the like the regular cricket? Would that
if
change?
this continues, definitely yes, because the players who were performing really good in T20 World Cup, which happens 2 months back, on 70% of matches happen in India, and the remaining happened in Sri Lanka. There, it was not like this. Teams were having fair chance. They were playing the game, and they are having it. So the
Yes.
same ground where how the same ground changes like this, where every second match going become 200, and then both the teams are able to do it, and then they're able to change it also. So I think it's more like the tournament is getting its peak now, where it's more like it's on declining phase now, where people will start losing interest. But if they retrospect it correctly, they might come back, they might bring back the old format where the interest will still remain same.
Yep. And Moses, like, is this the first time we are seeing this much difference between the top five teams and the bottom five teams? Because then, or if you take Delhi Capitals won today, the top six team and the below four teams, that there is a clear cut demarcation that okay, the bottom fours will be bottom four and the top six. If there is a fight going to happen between the top four, it would be among these six teams only, and the lower Chennai, Kolkata, Mumbai, and Lucknow will be out of the tournament.
So this happens every year that there are certain teams that on points table look that they are not going to make it, but somehow they catch up towards the end of the tournament, right? But this
Yes.
year, what I feel is the teams are not even performing that way. Performance se hi we can gauge that these will not make it, right? Other seasons you see them actually going, like for example Rajasthan Royals, like 9 of 7, 9 of 6, they've gone twice and then lost. Although they were
Yes.
like not at the top of the table, we knew that they might turn up any day. But this season, if you see the way Mumbai is playing and certain matches, CSK also, you Kolkata, so let's not even talk about. But you see that as soon as you see them, you are like, these people should not even make to the playoffs. So they are already down. Their shoulders are already down, is what I see, what I feel. और पिच की बात करें तो मुझे लगता है पिच का कॉन्ट्रैक्ट गवर्नमेंट को दे दो, खोद देंगे, वो मस्त स्विंग होगा.
But
True.
what just if in one solution if you have to give at this point of time, मतलब क्या करना चाहिए बीसीसीआई को? एक solution कि मतलब जिससे गेम थोड़ा बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग हो. इम्पैक्ट प्लेयर रूल को हटाना, क्या वो एक सोल्यूशन हो सकता है, या आपके दिमाग में अगर कोई भी हो तो?
सो इट ऑल स्टार्ट्स एट द ऑक्शन. ओके, ऑक्शन में मुझे नहीं लगता एक भी टीम होगी जो है बोलेगी कि मैं अपने बॉलिंग से मैच जीतना चाहता हूँ, क्योंकि अगर ऐसा
हम्म.
होता देन दे वुड मेक पिचेस दैट विल सूट देयर कंडीशंस, राइट? ऐसा लगता है चीयर लीडर्स को नारायण मूर्ति ने लेके आया तो वो पूरा काम करवाएगा उनसे कि 120 बॉल डांस करना है तुमको. So that is, I think, the whole mindset of winning the game with the bat has to change. You should
No,
come
but
back to
that,
the.
no, I'm saying that is like a totally different point of going into a mindset and then changing it. But like one solution, if it has to make the impact now, what would be that particular solution?
I think they just have to make the pitches better rather than going focusing on runs because
Bigger boundaries?
yeah, I think that might solve the problem because now what is happening is the other day also we are seeing somebody who a bowler who balls at 140 145, which we have seen a lot nowadays, which is a good sign for cricket altogether. But somebody is bowling with that kind of pace. If he's going to hit with edge also, he's going for a boundary or
Yes.
six, which is like unfortunate because then it's not his fault. So he's a bowler like that going for today also. Mitchell Stark went for 4 over 40 runs with 3 wickets. Those 40 runs, you go back and check how those runs has come. I know that's what it says, that he what kind of match pitches you are making it. Yeah, same goes for Rabada, same goes for Archer. These players are just bowling really well, but their stats are not justifying that. So I think a
Mhm.
better a significant a standard boundary rather than bigger boundary, a standard boundary. Make a 80 or a 70-meter boundary, 75 80-meter boundary. I think that is still reasonable rather than making a 55 60-meter boundary to just have that kind of game. So no, it's become too easy for batsmen, and then it's become too difficult for bowlers. So just make a little bit. I think overall they have to think about how to make bowlers' life, if not easy, then at least some relief to them, so that
Yep.
it works out in their favor. So better wickets, bigger boundary. I think those that can be a slogan to go for.
Yeah, 75-meter plus boundary as a standard for all the grounds.
Because
Ah,
good batsman still hits for better, like those there are batters right now. What is happening is it makes everyone in the same bracket. Nothing against them obviously, but what is happening is, you see, the other day I saw, I think Butler or somebody who hit a six, and it was like a 90-meter six or something. And that look into Butler, he might be able to do it. And same goes for,
Yes.
like, say, Suryavanshi or SSC Jaiswal. But then there are other batters also who comes and hit that 55-meter boundary, and then that. So I think it's not a fair ground. It should be a fair game. To have it all together.
but isn't Gujarat actually a bigger ground?
No,
They've reduced the
they
boundaries there as
reduce
well,
the
right?
boundary there itself.
So,
Fair,
like
okay.
coming back to the tomorrow's match, CSK versus MI. What are your predictions and any specific players that you are looking forward to?
I am looking for Bumrah versus Samson.
Oh, yes. Bumrah versus Samson. We cannot say Bumrah versus Gaikwad because eventually he'll make dots out of all the balls. So yeah, Bumrah versus Samson feels good.
Bumrah
That's
versus
it.
Samson because, yeah, Samsung. So they have played together, right? So it's always good to see like how they have read each other.
Yeah, yeah, obviously.
And at this point of time, Samson is, I think, carrying Chennai.
Yeah, obviously. Two.
So
Shots fired.
I
Shots
mean,
fired against.
biggest question is, will Dhoni play?
Come on, leave
Dhoni,
him now, please. Leave that.
Dhoni is like, statistics. Like they suggest a lot of things but reveal nothing.
Dhoni,
So
I don't think Dhoni is going to play.
I don't think.
He caught another injury. That's how they are justifying it. So he is
Mm.
out of the tournament anyway. But I think I am going to look for Sanju Samson and Ansul Kampoj. I think those are the two picks where we'll see how they perform, because these two are only doing for Chennai. So that these two are going to be pick for me. Again, we are still waiting for Rohit to come back. Obviously, Dhoni is difficult to see a comeback for, but probably we might want to see Rohit back in Mumbai's team. Good for their morale also.
Yeah,
Rohit
some
back in
rest.
Mumbai and Dhoni back in Chennai.
I would like Rohit to come back so that there is some rest to Robin Mins also.
Robin.
You mean Hardik Pandya? Okay, Robin.
I think he meant
Hardik
Hardik Pandya, but then he changed.
Hardik Pandya is not sitting.
And something has to be done by Hardik Pandya or with Hardik Pandya, if we can say at this point of time. Total spark missing. Like he decided that Mumbai is not going to make it to playoffs internally.
Yeah, he doesn't look that energetic on the field, right? When he's like fielding or captaincy also. Batting wise, I think he did some good runs last match.
It
But
was not good
yeah,
run, but yeah, the pace was good.
Last match he took some wickets also. 2 wickets I think
hmm.
he's taken.
But that's the thing, right? फर्स्ट इनिंग्स देखने के बाद लगता है सबने अच्छा खेला और सेकंड इनिंग्स देखने के बाद लगता है कि किसने अच्छा खेला.
No, but out of all of them, we know that definitely Surya ने अच्छा नहीं खेला है. So I think that is one thing is constant always.
हाँ
You know,
वो तो अभी
Surya not
वो तो
scoring runs for you for your team is very constant for
पांच
last couple of
पांच
years.
5 रन बना के 6 चिंगम खाए.
True, true. I think that is what he's doing right now. So
I think
like
fine leg should be renamed after Surya Kumar.
no, but
I,
is he has he matlab decided or something like he is not going to play next year or something like that because made enough money, won enough trophies. Is that the case
So
or not?
how can you turn from a 360-degree player to a 1 degree player? Like he's
Because you have
decided.
decided that it is enough.
No, I mean in terms of batting also, how can you play that one shot to all the balls when you know that the opposition has kept a fielder specifically for you there? वो कहाँ पे भी बॉल डालो वो वहीं पे मारने जा रहा है और आउट भी हो जा रहा है.
क्योंकि फाइन लेग की बाउंड्री 55 मीटर की होती है. So you think that he might clear it. So that 55-meter boundary is a taunt. It's not about the fielder being there. The moment that boundary goes to 70 meter, he gets out. And that is what is
Hmm.
happening with him.
But look,
So,
it's very. So I mean, again, the point is not because he's playing the shot there. The question is, you were called a 360 player at one point of time, right? And suddenly
yeah.
you are just getting out at one point.
I think he has seen his peak, 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 peak.
I think he's actually, even I feel the same thing, unless
Mm.
he does some wonder.
I think become complacent now after winning the trophy. We have seen in football so many times that teams winning the FIFA World Cup next year, like the next season, they would be out on the like the
Qualifiers.
qualifiers only. Yeah.
हाँ
So
तो फिर
same thing
इंश्योर
happening
करा
with
दो. जब शोल्डर पे कंकशन हो सकता है तो सूर्य कुमार इंजर्ड क्यों नहीं हो सकता? मुंबई में तो कुछ भी हो
Might,
सकता
might,
है.
might see tomorrow. It might happen
हाँ, I
tomorrow.
think
might
I
happen
think the
tomorrow.
moment
Yeah.
the captain says niggle, you should understand.
Might he pull a hamstring in the Chennai extreme heat?
But
So we
हाँ,
might see that.
same question, right? It's like replacing Surya Kumar and then getting Robin wins. I would put my money on still not inform Surya Kumar only.
True.
Yeah, we might see something tomorrow with Surya. Either he's out
कोई
of the team or something like that.
is there no new youngster कुछ ऐसे buy for them? Where see at this point of the time they should just be making experiments, right?
That
कुछ
is
तो
what they're doing.
experiment.
They have put
That is
that they
that is
have
what
put
they're doing with Surya Kumar Yadav.
no. They have put Will Jacks in the team, which is a good sign. They have put Ryan Rickelton in the team, which is again a good sign. But because of that, they have to put Quinton de Kock out, who
Hmm.
has made 100 for them. So the point is that if your foreign player is going to play for you, and that is what the whole idea is, then you are constrained to have 4 people, and then you have to take a call whom to play, whom not to play. So I think that dilemma is going to continue. The auction might have gone audibly wrong for them, and this is what we have seen as part of side effect of it. So obviously it has gone wrong for a lot of people, but yeah,
But
Mumbai is also one of the victim.
if Rohit comes, he opens, right? Then
Then
Will
again,
Jacks moves
then
to
again,
5, 6, 7.
no, Will Jacks might go out of the team.
That's no, I don't think they'll put him out because Santner is supposed to still play, right? So
Yeah,
he's like just replacing Santner in the team. So they will put Robin Mins out, and then Will Jacks goes back to number 5 after playing so well in the last game.
makes
So,
sense.
but if Rohit is coming back, you go someplace. He'll always open only.
हाँ
He
वो.
can go to Surya's place now. That place is open. You're
Then
bringing
who plays again? Robin Mins plays.
Means
my
that
money can still go on Robin Mins than Surya, obviously.
I want to see Robin Mins hitting a 4, man. I don't know why unnecessarily I have just picked up on
yeah,
Robin Mins.
exactly.
Guy from Jharkhand.
No hard feelings against.
Yeah, I guess he'll do fine. I guess his PR
No,
team is not sorted yet. So that's why
He might not even have a PRG.
The thing is, he doesn't have a beard and spikes, both, or tattoo.
doesn't
तो
go with
बहुत
Mumbai.
नहीं, चिंगम नहीं खाता है, तो आप उसको अपना कुछ बनाना पड़ेगा. No, the thing is, he's in a team where he's not able to bat, not able to bowl, and you don't. I think they keep him in a field where the ball doesn't come, right?
He was sub out last time. He
Sub
was the
out last
impact.
time. So that's what, right?
But
You are
isn't the case with every Mumbai player?
correct. I mean, it's if you are subbing out a player who you are not even giving ball, bat, or field, then you are just telling that I don't need the impact player rule.
And most of the teams are doing
No,
that at this
but
point of
that is
time.
what is happening now. I think in Mumbai's match only. Okay, it is very funny. So they sub out Robin Minch. They brought Sardul Thakur,
Who
and
didn't do
who
anything?
didn't ball a single over in that match.
That's what.
So what kind of joke you are playing with the rule or with the team?
Yeah.
You don't necessarily need to do that anyway, right?
No,
So
I think at this point of time, most of the teams are doing that with the impact player. Remember, we said in a RR game, last RR game, where not last RR game, one or two games before when they did with Vishnoi. Vishnoi came in, he bowled 1 over, and it means like why do you need him then? If you are removing SSC Jaiswal and picking Ravi Vishnoi to come and bowl, and he's bowling 1 over, it means that you don't need that particular impact player.
That 1 over Yashasvi Jaiswal can bowl.
Yes, that's 1 over as alcohol, exactly.
true. I think
So
the impact player rule is complete horribly gone out of the place. People are just using it. Teams are just using it for the sake of it. अभी उनको थोड़ा फिगर आउट करना पड़ेगा कि कैसे इसको सही तरह से यूज करें. But I think the strategist also in the team doesn't know what to do. So
Yeah.
it's just that they
the
are all doing
only
that.
time I felt it went in favor of मोहम्मद शामी was वो आया 3 ओवर किया बैठ गया सुकून.
Yeah,
जो हैदराबाद के साथ he played
correct.
मस्त, came bowled 4 overs and went back.
Yes.
Best days.
And today Delhi Capitals didn't even needed the impact player.
Yeah. Because that Asutosh Sharma and Tristan Stubbs has taken them.
Yeah,
And
I
so much
always feel
confidence.
Ashutosh. I always feel Ashutosh has to come at what he came today. I mean, keeping Ashutosh at 8, no, doesn't make any sense.
But the only player that like actually came out for DC is Patu Nishankar.
Out of what, the seventh opening pair they have tried, and they have come back to the first pair.
They have tried Patu Nishankar only so many times with KL Rahul. It didn't click. But okay, one time he's out of the team and then he's coming back with all the guns blazing.
I
Chalo.
no, but when this guy, when Lungi Angidi comes back, then what happens?
Is he still in the tournament?
No,
I
no,
thought.
He's
I
completely
think
out.
Yeah.
he'll be ruled out. Yeah,
Then who did? No, they didn't get anybody because
they get
this thing is
Jamison.
they have to keep Miller out, right, for to make Pasom
Yeah,
Nisanga play.
yes, Miller was out today, and that is why
Yeah.
you see Ashutosh Sharma batting at that number.
Because Miller, he's almost won you one game and completely properly won you another game, like 2 out.
Miller has lost one game also. If you
I
forgot
was
that match.
almost one game and one complete game. And if you have to keep Miller out, and if Pasum Nisanga is in this form, then it actually makes a lot of sense because in this IPL, first 6 overs is where the match is getting over.
So let's keep the excitement up for Mumbai Chennai game. It's difficult to keep that up, but we'll see how the match is going to be.